Howdy everyone, it's me once again, the one and only Killer Rodan. And today, as you can see, of course, I'm still continuing my Disney movie marathon where I'll talk about the movies and such. The merchandising, I don't know. If it's related to Disney in any shape or form, of course, we'll be talking about it. So, of course, I'll be talking about the movies, I guess. I guess to be more specific, a response to the movies, I suppose. And to be more exact here is that it's a reference to the Star Wars movies, I guess you can say. So I'm talking about Star Wars again here. Well, might as well since Disney owns the rights and whatnot. And to be more precise here, it's not just any of these really, just one specifically. It's the one titled The Last Jedi. While it's probably my least favorite of the three films that Disney have made with this trilogy, but I thought it was pretty. I actually thought it was pretty decent actually. But anyway, that's kind of besides the point here because according to this one article here, it's it's trying to highlight the dangers of U.S. gun control. Like what the hell are you talking about? Yeah, I just thought this was just really silly. It's goofy in some ways because that's not what the movie is trying to do, like at all, like whatsoever. Like, okay, if you want to support gun rights, sure, I'm not against someone having guns. If you want to have a gun registered, of course, that's fine. I'm not against that. That's cool. I mean, does everyone have to have a gun? No, but if you want to, I'm not against it. So, but apparently, it just. I mean, okay, yes. Star Wars did take inspiration from real life events like World War II and whatnot. That's fine. Yes, it can be crazy how a science fiction movie can be close resembling real life. But that doesn't mean that this individual has a point, like at all. Yes, it can be inspired by real events, as I often believe that sometimes the best parts of fiction have some truth in it. But again, that doesn't mean the Last Jedi. The film is trying to speak about the craziness, how gun control could get out of hand, which yes, it can actually with the school shootings or what have you. You can't get out of hand, of course, because there's some crazy people out there. Obviously, there's some wackos out there. They'll find a way to get their hands on them and just do some shooting. Let's just look what happened. One of the most infamous events of the Columbine High School massacre, like for one. Yeah, this kind of thing unfortunately does happen quite often, actually, in the United States of America. And yes, yes, there's been numerous reports, and I mean a lot, and I mean a lot of reports with school shootings and whatnot. Not just schooling, but in other parts of America, of course. It could be in a mall, it could be anywhere, literally anywhere in the United States of America. There's been plenty of reports of people going crazy and just shooting a bunch of people. Which, unfortunately, yes, that's part of reality. I mean, yes, it's some places worse than others, of course. Though, what does any of this have to do with The Last Jedi? I don't know. I don't know. I've seen The Last Jedi quite a few times. I mean, I liked it. It's not my favorite one, but I liked it. And, yeah, but it just seems like, okay, but what's the evidence? What is this person even talking about? How is it highlighting the specific events, like the dangerous stuff of owning a gun? What? You mean those laser weapons that they would be using? Are you talking about that? You realize they're not exotic guns, right? So, I don't know. I don't know. Are you referring to the fact that maybe they had guns at some point in the series of? Okay, maybe not in the movies, but maybe in expanded universe, the lore. Maybe they had that, I guess. And I highly doubt that that's what the person would be referring to because I don't think he knew what that was. I mean, yes, maybe they could use primitive weapons at some point, depending on the timeline of events you're talking about. I mean, yes, weapons have gotten more advanced in Star Wars as time went, just like in the real world. If you go far back enough, of course the weapons can be primitive compared to the last 20, 30 years, of course. The last 20, 30 years, the weapons have getting more improved, of course. I mean, this kind of thing was actually talked about in the Star Wars movies too. Yeah, this it was why to explain why they don't use bullets and stuff. And I mean, there's also an some people might be thinking that okay, why does the laser swords like the lightsabers or the laser guns or whatever the laser weapons? Why do a lot of these things have different colors, like different type of colors? Man, it is explained in the lore as to why, which I don't want to really talk about because I mean there's also blasters and what such or whatever, and why does even those have different colors or whatever? There's obviously an explanation as to all that, which, like I said, I don't want to really get into because this video would just go on and on and on. It was going quite long. No, I want to keep this fairly short for this one. I just want to talk about this, because, like I said before a moment ago, I just thought it was really silly. It's pretty goofy. Am I supposed to Am I supposed to take this seriously? It sounds goofy to me. It sounds really like what the hell. I don't know. It's just one of those cases where somebody out there is reading too much into something that doesn't even exist in the confines of the Star Wars movies. It's silly. It's comical. It's so damn comical. Like what are you talking about exactly? Like what the fuck are you talking about? So like referring to apparently people have been arrested for unlawful parking and they will escape and whatnot, stuff like this. I mean, yes, that happens. Of course, yes, that kind of thing happens and whatnot. But what does that got to do with anything? I don't know. Anyway, that'll be it, folks. Thanks for watching. So stupid.